Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 24 of our Let's Play for Medieval Dynasty. Let's go ahead and load her up. If you learned anything useful today, if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But without further ado, let's go ahead and pop in. Alrighty, and we're back. We have our horsey. So if we look at our horse, we've got a bunch of stuff that we can sell. Now the problem with the selling is I'm not entirely sure who all is still buying. I don't remember who we cleared out and who we didn't. If you'll notice, we have a crap ton of flaxseed. We used to get 600 from our 100 field. So we still kept back 200. So we almost got 2 full fields. And that was my fault. I dropped the ball because I didn't have a bag ready for them. So they ran out of capability for sewing. Our goals for today, however, are, well, one, to sell this junk. But also, we're going to utilize our horse to finish up our last chain quest, the Unagast. We have to go talk to Dieter. Dieter. I'm not entirely sure. Oops, I wanted map, not management. I'm not entirely sure where he is. It looks like he's not that far away, according to our HUD. But I'm not seeing... Oh, looks like we have a quest here in our village. So if we go to our journal... Talk to Dieter. He is 600 meters that way. Oh! Okay, so he's down by Hornica. Now, with our new horsey, that shouldn't be too big of a deal to get down there. So we're going to utilize our horse to finish up the chain quest if we can, or at least progress it. We're also going to put in a mining trip, because it is now summer. And we're going to try to build a couple of houses to get some more workers. And we're going to have to re-streamline for our forges, due to the upgrade. We're using copper now for our people instead of our stone stuff. So we're going to have to re-optimize for that and money as well. Our village is looking pretty good. It's getting kind of big. I like that it's gridded. That makes me happy. You can kind of see where the roads are. I'm very happy with this. Our fields. Eventually we're going to have 2 more fields here and here. But for now, that's where we're at. So yeah, we're going to have to come down here to visit him, and I think we'll do that when we do our mining trip, because we've got our storage up here, so we can do our mining trip and then just hop on down here and find Dieter. We also want to buy a new donkey, so that we can mate with our old donkey, so he can have a lovely mate for his retirement. I don't know what they're doing way up there by Danica, but we'll just let that happen. There's that dude that likes to hang out in the lake for no apparent reason. I guess he just wanted to go swimming. But yeah, so we have some holes to fill from our new mothers, and we've got some jobs to fill just in general. So we're definitely going to have to get some houses. I really want to get a fence up so that Foal stops wandering. This horse is so much faster than Donkey was. I love Donkey. We went through some shit together, but this horse, man, he's where it's at. I just wish he was black. I always wanted a black horse. It's probably from childhood with the Black Beauty stuff when I was very, very young. Hi, guys. I forgot to get everything off the horse. Now, there's 2 wolves through here that we are well aware of. I don't know if they're here right now. Yep, there he is. So we're just going to race on ahead. We know that he stops following us just over the water. And since we weren't sprinting when we encountered him, we should be able to easily outrun him without running out of stamina. Yeah, we're not even going to run out of stamina before we get to town. Fantastic. This horse was an amazing buy. You know, I forgot to check at the last town to see if there were any males with production. There's not here. Oh. There's a vendor, though. Hey.
Hail, friend.
Nope, we didn't completely break them. They still have 1 person left.
Well, I've been a vendor since before you could walk.
Yeah, that's what you all say. Okay, so let's sell off those potions of stamina as well. And I think that's all that we have that's for sale. Too bad I had an extra bronze hammer, not a copper, but
It was nice.
so we are back up above 30k, and we spent 10k on horses, so that's not bad. I'll take it. I am quite happy with our current situation monetarily. Oh, that is our kid with the quest. Okay. He is really friends with Genevieve. We might work on getting them to marry when we become the heir, because they have been super friendly. You're hungry? The animals were hungry, so he poured it over an anthill. Alright, well. What would you like to eat? Something sweet with fruits? Sounds like a pie. Walked right into that one. Alright, well, we can't make pies yet, so our one plus side here is that we are headed back to town anyway to turn these quests in, so we can get him a pie while we're there. Does she have pies? I thought she had foods. Ah, there's our market stall!
Best goods in the valley.
Okay, so what kind of pie did he want? He wants a cherry pie.
Never disappoint.
Cherry pie. That's 300 coins, you little shit.
Treating you?
Ah. That's why I don't have children. They're expensive, and they smell, and they're loud. I have cats instead. They're significantly less expensive. They do still occasionally smell, but they're also not as loud. My dog is basically a child. It's 125 pounds of baby human. He is loud, smells, and is expensive. I love him anyway, though. I imagine it's the same with children. I would probably feel different about children if I had them. Alright. I'm so excited that we got the market, though. That means that these store runs are going to happen a lot less frequently. We're going to need a stall per good, though. So, I mean, thankfully we only have like 5 goods that we regularly sell. So that's not a huge deal. The big problem is going to be manning them, which means we're definitely going to have to go on a house crafting spree. Unfortunately, to do that, we're going to need stone, so hence the trip to the mine. I just ran into a tree. Fantastic. Now, the nice part is, once we have iron unlocked, we're going to go through a lot of it trying to upgrade our stuff. But once it's unlocked, we can sell off all of our excess bronze and copper into other things. And that means that any future mine runs, if we decide to gather them, that's just money. So he can't carry quite as much as Donkey. It took us 3 trips instead of 2 to clear the entire mine. But we can clear the entire mine with the storage here and not have to drag our slow asses all the way back. So that's kind of worth it. I am quite happy with how that turned out. So let's head on down to our quest. Go ahead and quick save here. Was there? Oh! That was his camp that I stole all that shit from earlier. Maybe. Yep, that's him. And his name doesn't show up. I want to die on my own terms, not due to metal poisoning. I guess everybody's allergic to 6 inches of steel, huh? Living in the woods scared for your life. Reasonable youngling. If you get me a horse and some supplies, I'll tell you what I know. So we need somebody to protect him, a horse and some supplies. Ah, he's not getting a wife. So we have to go talk to Kestrel. Thankfully, she's close. Not that it matters with our horsey now. And we've cleared the area, so... Need to arrange for his escape from the valley. Great work. What do we need? A horse, some supplies, and somebody to protect him on the way. Leave the horse to her. Thankfully, we don't have to pay 10 grand to get a horse. For supplies, give him some coins, preserved meat, and a water skin filled. As for the protector, try talking to Domagog? Domagoj? Jezrika. Okay, so we need to get him some meat, which we have. Right now it's just going to have us go talk to Domagoj. Okay. And Jezrika. That's not that far. Do we take the road? Let's just take the road. There's that other lake. There's not any real good building land around there, unfortunately, but... I suppose we could have built near Jezrika. I really like where we're at, though. I mean, we've got multiple towns nearby. It works. It works well. Okay, so we are headed west out of town. I would pick up some of these quests. There's an old man who needs an escort for travel out of the valley. It shouldn't take more than 2 days. He doesn't have a crossbow anymore. It broke. Alright. Just a regular crossbow, or does it need to be a fancy crossbow? I'm so excited about that market stall. Okay, right. Quests. Talk to Ida. Where the shit is Ida? Borowo? Alright, we're buying a ride. We've got 30 grand in our pocket. I am not riding all the way to Borowo to pick up a fracking crossbow. Wait, is she the same one that did Unagast's scythe? As if she is, that's going to be disappointing. I already gave her money.
Hello there.
We're going to Borowo. 500. Wow. Worth it, though. I mean, that saves so damn much time. Come on, horsey. Yeah. You're super loud. Donkey was not nearly as loud as the horse. It is you. This time I need Domagoj's crossbow from you. Mr. Loser's back. This time I'll let you get what you want, and without embarrassing yourself. Alright, what do you need? Some fish. Just fish meat, huh? $20 of it. Is there somebody here that sells food? I would really rather just buy it. No. I have not actually gone fishing, and I feel like now is not the most efficient time to learn how to fish, so we're just gonna go get some from our house. Keep up, piggies. If the wolf couldn't catch me, the piggies can't catch me. We're not even gonna go to the bridge. What you guys got? There's a 3 in production. Are you male? Please be male. Son of a bitch! It's the woman! Oh, nothing's ever easy, is it? Alright, Ida, here's your fish. They went where the sun don't shine. Give me the crossbow. No, I don't want to know what you need the fish for. Get out of here. Because now we gotta buy a damn trip back. So it cost us 1,000 coin already. Just for the trip down here and back. I woke in my inner angler. Alright, so now we have to go back and talk to Kestrel again. You know what? We've got market stalls unlocked. We don't have anybody to run them yet, but we've got 30 grand still. I'm kind of tempted to just... Yeah. I'm going to be super, super lazy and blow a bunch of our money because we really don't need that much of it for anything. Because we're essentially fully self-sufficient. We don't buy anything to keep up our stuff. So, worst case scenario, we just have to wait a couple of seasons to... It's Hornica, right? Yeah, I think it's Hornica. The worst case scenario, we just have to wait a couple of seasons to get back up. No! It has to be actual dried meat. It can't be fish. Son of a bitch. At least it's only 500 coins, though, which is, you know, what we paid 3 times over to go back and forth. Well, that was new and exciting. Just oh, he Superman and then slid on his belly like a penguin. Oh, that was fantastic. Oh, that took a minute to hit me. Sorry, that was fantastic. There's no other word for that. Oh. Oh. Oh, cool. And they finished both of the fields in time, so... I know you're mad at me, Horsey. That was simultaneously hilarious, and I feel bad. Alright, Kestrel. And what about Domagoj? We convinced him. Very good. Managed to get us a horse. Looks like we have everything we need. Let's not waste any more time. Go to the medic and tell him that everything will be waiting for him in Hornica as soon as he gives you the name. Excellent. And he's not that far away. Seeing as this whole thing is Unagost's story, I feel like Unagost is probably the perpetrator. The question is, if he's the Castellan and he's the one that we pay our taxes to, what do we do about it? Also, will it let us murder him? Because the only people I've been allowed to murder have been bandits. When we tried to shoot that guy to see if we could actually injure people, it just went through him like he wasn't there. Uh-huh. I'll tell you what you want to know, then I'm out of here. Just tell me. I was awakened in the middle of the night. A cloaked man said that there had been an accident and someone was in need of my attention. I wasn't thinking much of it. That's part of my duty, and I was half asleep on top of that, so I grabbed my mantle and walked out with the stranger. Rain was pouring down from the sky so heavily it almost hurt. I've realized that the person talking to me was taking me to the Castellan's house. I asked him about it, and he confirmed the accident happened to the Castellan. His voice was so faint I could barely understand him. We went to the house, and there I saw Lorden. It was clear to me that I'd been lied to. I wanted to run, but the cloaked man blocked my way out. Why was it clear? What did you see? Lorden's throat was sliced open. Yeah, that was not an accident. He looked peaceful, like he was sleeping. His eyes were closed. The wound was elegant. The cut was really precise. I wonder if Lorden had even realized he was dying. The man spoke to me in the same faint voice as before. He told me to burn the body as soon as the rain stopped. That way I wouldn't even need to lie, because everybody would presume a disease. So that's exactly what I did, and he helped me. He helped me move the body and light it up. Helped me scrub the blood off the floor and burn the sheets. He was very polite, calm but not cold. In the end, he asked me if he needed to threaten me with death. I denied. It was clear to me from the moment I saw the blood. I went back to my affairs and never told anything to anybody. And a couple of weeks later, he ran from Gustovia fearing for his life. Why only after weeks? Because the man in cloak became the Castellan himself. Oh my god, it really was Ungierst. What do you know? You know his name. Tell me his name. Unagast. Well, fuckle. I don't know where we go from here, man. I've got to go talk to Unagast, but there's no way that we're going to make it there in time, so... What time is it? It is... We might actually make it there in time. We'll give it a go. Okay, let's head to the road and head north. So I'm not sure if it's going to make us fight him or anything like that. Hello, how's life treating you? Like a father. Strict but fair, I guess. Just like that, it was done. You know what's going to happen now, right? You'll have to pay for what you've done. I do, and I'm not going to fight it. Whatever you decide, I will accept. I understand you, your reasons. It required a strong will and a good heart to do what you did. But the blood has been spilled. You should leave the valley and never come back. You don't deserve forgiveness, killing your family just because you think it's right, but I will not let you die a self-proclaimed martyr. You'll live with the guilt of what you've done until time gets you itself. You're banished from the valley. You're right, everything is soaked in grey. I don't condemn you for your decision. However, you took a man's life, and by the law of the king, it's punishable by death. You are a murderer. None of your lies will change that. The only thing you deserve is death. You will be hanged for what you've done, and I hope you will never know rest. He doesn't I think I'm going to go with option 2. It doesn't matter what the guy did. He did not go through the proper channels. He did not give him a chance to profess his innocence. He murdered a man based on hearsay. And if what he heard was true, fair enough. But he didn't even bother to find out. He didn't confront the man. He didn't handle anything well. So I don't think he deserves forgiveness, especially not for killing his family. But I'm not going to let him die either. We'll banish him. Because who am I to take his life?
You are exiled from this land, Unighost. Your hands will never be clean.
It was a good ending. And end of the season.
Good day.
Oh, I don't have anything from him.
Bye.
Hello.
Okay.
Goodbye.
We need to repair some things, apparently. And we need to get a sword for our little one. That was a fairly dramatic ending to the storyline. I'm kind of impressed. Okay, so one of the things that we are going to need to do is... Oh, we got a new pregnant lady. The herbalist. Fantastic. That's not a problem at all. I'm so excited about that. Maybe it was extraction. I just skipped over it. It was extraction. Okay, so we're looking at mostly logs with some planks. Shit, we don't have any beer. Was it beer or ale? We'll have to check the recipe, but it's beer or ale. Nope. We wanted the Potion of Possibilities. And we can get the instant healing too. You know what? Yeah, we'll just start doing tier 2 potions. I don't care about the Potion of Camouflage. We also needed to buy for poisoned iron bolts. So I don't know that we're going to bother poisoning any of the stuff that we currently have, but we will need that eventually. Okay, so we have that. We just need the mead. So we know Gustovia's got mead. We also need to... Oh, yeah. There it is. And the best part is, for measly 300 coins, we can always make another one in case we screw up again. So let's drink that. Oh, apparently that made me completely drunk as well.
Hello there.
Someone's having a good time lately. Slow down with the liquor. We'll talk when you're serious again. How rude.
See you soon.
Oh my, you do not walk in a straight line either. Okay. So, I should have made a potion of sobriety first. Good to know. So that's our complete respec there. We got the 1 point in Force of Nature. We got the 1 point and, or 2 points and 1 with the Earth. And then we've maxed out Careful Miner from additional from deposits. We maxed out Mule for carrying capacity. And then we're just going to ping pong for our last couple levels between 1 with the Earth and Force of Nature to get those capped out. And then for the hunting, we took Steady Hand because, and that's personal preference. I don't know that I would recommend that to anybody else. That is because I'm an awful shot. And with the jerkiness of the bows, I can't. So with this at 3, I do much better. I would love to put some points in Prowler, but it's not important just yet. Less noise while sneaking. Same with Predator, faster while sneaking. We need Tracker for the animals. That makes life so much easier. Careful Hunter gets us more resources. That was obviously most important. This will be important once we get the crossbow, but for the bow, it's not really a big deal. The aiming's not really a problem. Trap limit we don't care about. This would be nice as well, but we are level 5, so we will get several more points as we go. But for the most part, this is for me because I can't really hit much otherwise. That is necessary for everybody, and this is necessary for everybody. Then in our farming, we've got Skilled Farmer, which gives us 100% additional crops from the field, so we double our output. Village Whistleblower, so we can summon our mount. 1 point in Skilled Rider, that will go up as we level. We're only level 6. 1 level in Carrot and Stick, that will also go up as we level. And then 3 in Night Rider for the faster skill, or faster riding. So Carrot and Stick is the mount's weight, and Skilled Rider is its stamina consumption. So we'll just ping pong between those two as we level. In Diplomacy, I put 1 point in Diplomat for the additional Dynasty reputation points. Honestly, that doesn't matter to us anymore. We're done with the storyline. It's not really a problem. We've already got 27,000, so whatever. Mostly we just needed it to get past Romeo, because the Romeo's useless. We already have our wife, and Diplomacy knowledge is... that could have been useful, but I feel like Diplomat would be more so. Then we skipped over Empathy because we don't care what their personalities are. We already have our wife. We dumped 3 into Barter for better buying and selling prices. We dumped 3 into Inspiring Speech because it makes the NPCs produce faster. And that's where we ran out of points because we're only level 5. So at that point, I think Good Host will probably be next for the reduction in... slower mood reduction. Of course, we could do... Ooh. You know what? We still have 5 levels. It's very likely that we can finish both Good Host and Castellan. Creative Accounting's not really important. We're already... I mean, we're already over 30 grand. We really don't need the reduced taxes. For Survival, I did 1 in Insensitive. I don't really care. We already have Fur, so Winter doesn't matter. We only put the point there to get past Iron Liver. Put 1 in Survival Sense, so it's easier to find stuff in Inspector mode. Strong as an Oak, we actually did last. That is nice, but it's not necessary. So Survivalist was one of the things that we did, so we don't have to eat or drink as much. That saves a lot of time wasted running back and forth getting stuff. Athlete, so that we can sprint longer, because I am a sprinting whore. And Solid as a Rock, so we receive less damage. That really helps with the bandits, no more one-shots. And then Strong as an Oak, we put the 2 points in because we had 2 points left over. Our last point will probably go in there as well. Water Dancer is just movement speed, it's not that important. And Headstrong is alcohol resistance, we don't really drink, so it's not a problem. And then our crafting, we put 1 in crafting knowledge, which is irrelevant. The only 3 options that you have are XP based, and we are already max level, so that was just to get down here. In Handyman, we did for insulating walls, very important. Builder was an afterthought, that was one of our last placements. Crafting expert, 25% faster crafting in the workshop and smithy, 25% faster in the sewing hut, and 25% faster in the kitchen. Actually makes our self-crafts faster still. I'm sorry, 30 in the kitchen. So that's why we took those. Builder Trance really isn't that useful. Building Master is just stamina consumption during building. So we actually dumped our points into Builder first for the durability for hammers, and then the stamina reduction. So I would put more points in stamina reduction, but we're a max level and we are out of points, so it is what it is. Now I am completely shit-faced and I don't know what to do about it. Does taking a bath help? No, not really. Our health is draining. Oh my. He is literally falling down drunk. So we know where this house is. I don't know where I want to put our next house yet. So I think that's something that we will ponder a little bit. So I'm going to finish up this house, and once this house is done, I'm going to work on some miscellaneous crafting for sale in the morning. Or later this day if I can swing it. And probably harvest these fields. But all of that is going to be very tedious and slow, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here. Since we know where the house is going to be and what it's going to look like when it's done based on its neighbors. So we'll end the stream here. If you learned anything useful, if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. Horsey says hi, by the way. And either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you next time.